Davin here. Welcome to another video. In this video, I'm going to teach you how to use AI to make your drawings to actual images in a particular stages. Like if you want your drawings to be more realistic, lighting and a full face or setup like you can see on the screen. These are my samples that I use to transform my drawings to actual imagination, because I had so many art pieces from back then when I didn't know how to use Photoshop and I didn't know about lighting and stuff, but I had some imagination and some art pieces in my head that I wanted to create, but I didn't have enough resources to make the best out of it, which you can see these are not as good. But AI is helping me to create exactly what I had imagined in my mind with the best quality ever, and in a realistic way or in artistry way. And I think it's an amazing tool when you want to give your imagination some real example. Let's get into it. So this is our ComfyUI that I taught you in the last video. There is a full tutorial. If you haven't installed ComfyUI, I really recommend to do it. It's the best environment ever to create anything you ever want. And also after these tutorial we are having, there is another video about inpainting, or it's the same functionality of generative fill AI like Adobe Firefly, that you draw some part of the image and you tell it to fill it with something else. We are going to recreate that in ComfyUI again, which is so easy, so simple, more simple than this one. You can check out the next video, or there is a link up here. Let's get into it. This is the default environment when you open ComfyUI. So in this environment, we want these two prompts. We're going to make that environment by making some connections and adding the nodes we need. This is what we want. These two is the one. We don't need that. We don't need that. And we need these two again. So the first node we want is click right on the screen, add a node. Then we go to image. Then we go to load image. Here it is. There is a default in it, because I made that. And this is the image we're going to transform or make it like this drawing. We're going to make it like a real face by AI. So we load an image and then we get the output from that image in here. We have a decode here. We need an VAE encode. So there is two ways. You can right click, add node, and look for it, or we can drag this out, leave it, and type here VAE encode, which is this one, latent. Yes. And there's a VAE here that we're going to connect to this one. So there is a latent. We're going to add to a main node that we want, which is sampler custom, this one. There is positive and negative here, which is these prompt nodes. We're gonna this is the positive one. We're gonna connect this to the positive, and it's the negative, and the model is going to be connected to the checkpoint. Checkpoint is our AI models, and we need a sampler, which we need to add that by searching K-sampler. That's it. And there's a sigmas here that we want to type for SD Turbo Scheduler. That's it. And we're gonna add this model to the model again. And this sampler have a denoise output. We don't have anything to do with the output one. We just want the denoise output. We're going to connect that to the VAE decode sampler part. And that's it. It's all done. So if you did that by me step by step, I'm just going to do something for a clearer more clear environment by going to the this setting over here, and I'm gonna change this to hidden and close it. It takes a while and boom, it's all gone. I'm gonna clean it a little bit. And so, for example, I just Googled face sketch. That's exactly what I Googled, and there is a lot of sketches from faces, which you can draw something on your own, and if you don't have the time to make your vision come to reality, you can use AI. This is just this is the exact reason why we think it's so amazing to use AI in this kind of situation. This is what I downloaded, and I copied that, got to paint, pasted that, and just cropped this girl out and literally like painted some areas to like have something good from it. Oh my god. Like, you can just not do it, but adding color is just gonna give us so much better, much better output. So I'm gonna give her some makeup. Like that. This is just paint, guys. I used to do a lot of art pieces, and now that I see AI is so capable of doing it all, I'm just so happy that I don't have to do all of those things, because my vision is, my creativity is so much more valuable than this skill. This is my opinion. You can have your opinion. Like, I don't know why did that. Okay, but whatever. And her skin can be like more pinkish. Probably, yeah. I actually don't need to do it. Just gonna do it automatically. And it's gonna consider that. Like, you cannot do that, but maybe you could. And boom, this is awful. That's why. If I go to the AI like that would like consider that as acne, which we don't want to. And that's it. Okay. That doesn't matter. Like, the detail, I guess, we better. Like, of course, the more detail would be much better result, because AI is so smart in this part. Like, you see this, it's gonna add to the thing we want. Ctrl S, and we're gonna write that to sample 1. So we're going to go to choose file to upload, and we're going to choose this one to see if there is any good result. And we want to type and explain what we want out of this sketch. A young woman with long blonde hair and brown highlights, blue eyes, pinkish lipstick. That's it, I guess. Let's see what happens. Let me tell you how this works. First of all, you can download this without the need of creating it, just like I did at the beginning. I just wanted to let you know how the process is like, when you really work with the environment, you kind of come up with some new ideas to make new environment and just play with the AI and notes. I just wanted to teach you that, but you can like easy peasy download this from the link in the description. First is that. Second, we have some detail here, some settings that I'm gonna give you what they do exactly in this scenario. First, it's so important is just our AI model. Like I use the model which is about the face and like it's more Korean, Japanese, like it's more good with Asian faces, which what we get here. But if I change it to the what was it? Dream Shaper. I guess if I change it to this, we get a more like American European normal faces, like not really. I don't know. I'm it's not like normal. It's just like not Asian faces. You see, and this is important for your model. After choosing your model, another important thing is this one, sampler. When we want to choose our sampler, we have to go to the description of the checkpoint that we downloaded, and it says that what kind of sampler that we have to use. But personally, I tried them all and I come up with these two giving me the best result, DDIM and DDPM. I don't know what that is actually, but like I just played with them and I saw the best result with these two. And also these two. Like you can try them whatever you want, but like I'm recommending to use these. Let's see like the difference. Like it doesn't really mess around with the photo. You see? And like these are different. Like these are the same model but different result. But you can play with it as much as you want. The most important part is that denoise part. If you increase the amount, like if I go to 9, 0.9, more closer to 1, this has to be 8 or 10. It goes more to like being creative. Like AI come up with its own kind of guessing, like that, the way that AI has been trained, like how does the face goes, and like it adds light, it adds color, it adds like some other pictures if it's like more resolution on the screen. Let's see. You see, like it adds more. It really does not follow the guidance we just gave, like the prompt and the picture. And when we lower it like to like half, it's just in a perfect amount. You see? This is different. Like this is coming to real life. Or if we like make it up to like 65, it just becomes more and more real. Like it just sounds like giving birth to a drawing. It just makes like it just goes alive. And you can see it's exactly like the photo that we gave it. That's insane. So let's add just a little bit more. 1.7. Yes, awesome. Beautiful. But as you can see in this one, this is not really following the guidance we gave it. It's more following the prompt. So if you want your drawings to like be a bit better, lower this value. Like 1.0.2 is just perfect for that. You see? Let's go to 2 again, to 3. Like I rather 3. And this time, let's increase the CFG. CFG, as we increase the value of CFG, these goes up to like more 3D, more real, more lighting, more detail. Sounds like more real, like sculpting and just adding more dimension and creating something bold. If, like, pardon my English. You see the difference? It just flat sounds like a drawings, but this is like sound like a normal human. If we increase that a bit, you can understand what I'm saying. You see how much detail there is in the nose? It is actually a real nose compared to this one. This sound like not this one is real too, but like compared to like these. This goes like more detail and more real. Let's add that to 10 and let's lower this to 6. Let's go to half. And we see a awesome output. This is awesome. I actually love it so much. Let me give you an example of my art pieces. This is an art piece of mine with a really awful quality, like just 10-minute drawings. Like I add a picture and I just draw all over it. Like I wanted to like go to fancy look. But we can do magic with this. Like literally. Let's remove text. You see the difference or not? Not compared to that, but compared to this. See how amazing it is? I actually don't like the model as much. Let's make it much better. On DDIM, it has to be 8 and like that. Let's see what's happened. Not good again. Change it to a girl, an elf girl, because the ears are, you can see those are like elf ears. Nothing really changed. No, nothing really changed. So yes. Oh my god, this is so good. You can see the difference. Wow. This is cute. You can see the leaves here. The leaf here, and like when we add up to that, it's gonna look much real and much better. And there is another factor here, noise seed and control after generate, which I'm gonna talk about right now. Okay, this is better. It's getting better, but let's see. If I click on it, I can use the value fixed, which gonna use the same, like, how's that AI work? AI like guess the picture out of a denoised out of a noised picture, which is fully covered in noise, and it's gonna guess what you want out of the prompt from that noised picture. So if and there's a noise seed. Noise seed is like a combination of those noise together. Like there's a picture of noise that has a number like that, and when we put that value to fixed, it's gonna guess the same thing, but as we play with the other settings, it's gonna make it better. Like you have the same like face shape, same eyes, but as I'm like increasing this value, it's gonna have the same format, but like more real. It's not gonna change the eyes, it's not gonna change the eyebrows, like it's the same format. So I'm gonna put it in fix. I'm gonna add this to 4. I'm gonna like 10, these to 40, and I'm gonna DDIM this one. And maybe more prompt could help us. See? Like, wow, more detail. Oh wow. There is a leaf here, here. Oh my god, like you see those shiny dots. Oh my god. It's getting so much better. So let's keep that and increase the CFG. Oh, it's getting scary. You see, not much of a difference, but more detail. You see? Like you see the eyes has changed a bit, the lashes are more bold, the detail on the skin is more like, yeah, I love it. I'm gonna add up to that too. It's ugly, but it's getting out of those lines that we told the AI to do. In these, it's just following up everything we told or everything we had on the picture, which is like some blurry lines. But now that we add up to the denoised value, it's just coming up with new ears here, new ears here, ear, not add another leaf here, like glitter in under eyes. Awesome. So I don't want it to have teeth, so I can like add the teeth here. So I actually don't like the face shape and like that, like the whole thing is just not like my actual face. Like this is just getting more scary. So I'm gonna like return that to randomize and add up to that a bit to come up with a new face. You see? The face totally changed. The leaf is gone because there is another. I actually love this, but you see that it's gone. And remember those teeth here? Oh, I love it. I love it so much. This is so cool. Let's go to the end. Like, let's add that to how much is it gonna take? 10 and this to like 1.9. I don't think it would give us a good result, but anyway. You see, it just, oh my god. It came up with its own thing. Like, the problem is that if we lower that to like 7, it was 9, let's go to 7.5. As I said, I didn't expect it to be as good because this value is also too much. And you can see there's just, it's just so sharp and just too detailed, like just trying to be so real. I'm gonna like decrease that and randomize. I'm just gonna fix that again. Like I like the face shape. It doesn't need to change like every time. You see the face shape is changing and this one was good. I had to fix that. So if you want to use like these prompts that you use in this one, you can just drag it, go to Comfy page and paste it. Like gives you the exact prompt, exact setting. So we added up to like 8 and fix that. And then this one to 0.7. Yes, let's see. Oh, see, it has the same shape. But this is much better, isn't it? Still, like the eyes has to be like red. Let's write that. Glowy red eyes. And let's lower the CFG because it's just so much. What? Oh my god. This is pretty, but very different from that. Let's say red iris. What is that? Okay. Let's change that because it doesn't recognize the red iris. it doesn't recognize what we want from it. Like, let's change the prompt to glowy red iris. It's still randomized. Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. Ooh, this is so beautiful. Let's change the model. Let's fix that. Nothing we're going to change but the AI model. I'm playing with it a lot, I know. But I'm trying to like say how does that work. This is like what I came up with the last time. Yeah, I hope it helps. And why isn't it working? What the fuck is wrong with you? Sometimes it just happens and it doesn't work. I don't know what's happening. You okay? Bro, you alive? But I like have these in here that I came up with. Like, these are so amazing and awesome. And I like brought this to Photoshop because I didn't like this part, and use another model which is like in painting that you mask out a part of the picture and you say like add like that to the picture, which is like the Firefly, Adobe Firefly AI model, generative field one, and you can use that in ComfyUI, as I said at the beginning of the video. So I'm gonna teach you that too. You can check that on the next video. Thanks you for watching, and I hope it was helpful. Bye!